Good day, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I'm your host, the Voice of Reason. So, in today's Horn of Africa update, we are receiving more confirmation that indeed Eritrean soldiers, Eritrean armed forces, are in fact uh, dressing in Ethiopian army uniforms and are not departing the Tigray region other than through kinetic means that involve actual engagement with the Tigrayan Defense Forces. But again, that is being confirmed on even some of the more mainstream media reports that tend not to report on issues ongoing in the Tigray region or even Ethiopia for that matter. But as well, fighting continues. We've received reports that another infiltration unit of the Tigrayan Defense Forces have crossed the border near the border town of Balenta into the Amhara region and conducted operations in and around the town of Balenta. Whether these forces are still present in the Amhara region, that is to be seen. But again, these cross-border engagements will continue and are continuing and could be happening in other areas as well along the shared border of Tigray and Amhara. There's also continued fighting in the north towards the Eritrean border in areas north of Adigrat as well. But again, not a lot of news coming out of the region that I would define as substantial. I would say that the conflict continues in terms of its of just how intense the fighting is at some times. It does seem to ebb and flow depending on the day or the week. A lot of units, both in terms of Tigray Defense Forces and even to some extent the Eritrean Army, are foot-bound units, meaning they have to move from point A to point B on foot and are not a motorized or mechanized force for the most part. So even the Eritrean Army, many of its forces are moved to a city or location and then lose its motorized capabilities. And the Tigray Defense Forces as well does have some motorized capability, little to no armored units at all to speak of. And again, their mode of movement is classic footborne infantry movement to contact, and sometimes, as you can see, over very rough terrain, incredibly rough terrain, very hilly environment, and very dry, very sparse at times, and it is it's a tough environment to conduct warfare in, and at least on the part of the Tigray Defense Forces, they know the areas very well, but at the same time, again, they're footborne and they have to do a lot of their movements by foot, which you do not see in terms of modern warfare, the way modern warfare is fought now with motorization and mechanizations. Things happen very quickly. That is not the case inside of this conflict. Things move slower, more traditional, probably a lot like pre-1920 warfare, or even the type of warfare that was conducted by, say, the Viet Cong in Vietnam. Again, not a lot of motorized transport, but footborne transport. But again, as news comes in and we receive more information, I will report it. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day.